Hey, welcome on this hot Friday, morning. Friday anyway. It's very hot here. It must be about 106. Got to get up to about 113 or something like that here in Tucson. Uh, so I do have the air conditioner off, and I hope I can get this one really quick. Before I get started, I want to wish you a very happy, how would I say this, Juneteenth Eve. Anyway, tomorrow is Juneteenth. I guess it's the history of when the Emancipation Proclamation took place. So I want to take care to celebrate for all of my African American brothers and sisters out there. The day song, though, has nothing to do with that. It's actually a Scottish song that is, wow, steeped in history, which I will try to cover some of that in the end. And I used to sing the chorus quite a bit as a youngster. So you will know it right away. So please sing out. Makes it all that much better. Here we go. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny brae, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will ever want to be, on the bonny, bonny bank of Loch Lomond. Oh, you'll take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. But me and my true love will never meet again. The bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas then that we parted in yon shady glen, on the steep, steep side of Ben Lomond, where the purple hills the Highlands review, and the wind moon comes out in its gloaming. You'll take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. But me and my true love will never meet again. The bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Wee birdies sing and the wildflowers spring, and in sunshine the waters are sleeping. But the broken harp can know no second spring again, though the woeful may cease, pray their grieving. You take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. But me and my true love will never meet again. The bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, I used to love to sing that as a kid, and I still do. And I wanted to play it with have Gordy help me, so I could do it kind of in a I don't know, melodic kind of way, not have the banjo be so harsh. Well, just to give you some of the history, and I got this off of YouTube, off of the web, googling about the history of the Loch Lomond, uh, which means Lake of the Elm. Some of the the way some of the Scottish words in here, and originally it was a Scottish uh, Jacobite song. And I'd heard of the Jacobites, and I'd heard a little bit about Bonnie Prince. Where is he at? Bonnie Prince Charlie. So the Bonnie Prince Charlie, who was a king of Scotland way back in, and I knew that somehow there was a connection with the uh, Jacobites and Catholicism, because there was a lot of fight between Catholicism and Protestant religions back then, and I thought maybe that was a another way of saying uh, Catholic, but it was actually kind of like Elizabethan, the Elizabeth period. Uh, I guess Bonnie Prince Charlie was uh, I guess his family name was Jacob, so a Jacobite is what it was. So there was a revolution back, and that Bonnie Prince Charlie had risen up against England back in 1775 against the Protestant English. It says here, uh, and so in the title was around since 1947, and it with the standardized version talks about the soldier going off to war and dying, at this cause, and uh, and so what I sang is called the romantic version with the Scottish lyrics, and some of interesting parts. Some of the words in there you can look up. I'd like you to look them up and find out some of this. You read this for yourself. It just wow, it's wonderful read. And anyway, what is the one point? The one point I want to bring out about the song, because I never, when I would sing it, you take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll get Scotland before you. Well, I just thought they were on different trails and having a race, see who can get to Scotland first. My understanding was that a Scottish belief was that if you died, uh, you were a Scotsman and you died, that your soul would go back to Scotland. So what it's saying is that this soldier would probably died, down there in England, and his spirit would get to Scotland before uh, the body would. Uh, so that's an interesting part that I never knew. So otherwise, I think with the context, you can kind of figure a little bit what it's out. And but please, this stuff is. I mean, it just bubbles up inside me when I think about some of the history and some of the movies I've watched. Where I've picked up some of these words, but I didn't know what they meant. And I, kind of like a little toddler, I uh, made up my own meanings of what I thought. But so it's wonderful to go back and have a read. Um, but again, it was probably penned way back in somewhere around 1775, 1745. The title was around in 46. It was in 1876, a Scottish poet and folklorist had put some words to the title. His name was Andrew Lang. Anyway, and it was first published in Vocals and Melodies of Scotland in 1891. So that gives you a little bit of where the song and the version that we have come from. So anyway, if you are in a hot area, in fact, I was talking to a person in. I'm digressing, from the history and everything. Talking to with someone in where was she at? In California, Barstow, California, and yesterday afternoon. And I said, "What's the temperature?" She said, "Oh, it's 105." I said, "Well, ours is about 110." So yeah, you're in the cold place, And so she had to laugh that it has been hot here, and there's a lot of fun stuff on Facebook about how hot it is. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the song. I hope you keep cool if you're in a hot place, and I hope you enjoyed the tune and the reminisce and the history here. And until another time, you take care. And again, happy Juneteenth tomorrow. God bless you all. Bye.